Hello, everyone. Second time is a charm. All right, let's do this. Hopefully, let me check and make sure we're working this time. Okay, so here we are again. All right, I am popping in randomly and unannounced. We're doing some new stuff this month. And if you didn't see already, I am restructuring our group and organizing. So we have a guides section. We had one in the past, but it is coming back. And we're using it for simple organization purposes. I'm going to be popping in randomly unannounced on weekdays during the month, and I'm going to be sharing little tidbits of information that may help your business. A lot of it may be things that you have heard before. If you're a new stylist, it may really help you to listen in. And again, I will label these lives that I'm doing so that they are easily searchable by using the search bar at the top of our team page. So if you're trying to find, for example, today's topic is going to be party links. If you want to know information on party links, you can just type that really simply in the top and our little video will pop up. Super quick. I have the timer set for 15 minutes so I don't ramble. And I was going to say something else, but I already forget. Let me see here. Oh, we're going to try to just stick on one topic, which I know it's hard for me to do. So we're going to give it a go. But all right, let me share my screen here and make sure that we're working. I hope you guys are having a good, what is it, Wednesday? It feels like Monday. All right, it looks like you guys can see my screen. So today's topic, we're going to be talking quick about party links and basically just even from starting out as a new stylist with your launch party. When you sign up, the minute that you sign up as a stylist, you're going to want to open a party link for yourself, okay? When you sign up, you get an email and it has your link to your Color Street site. Now, if people just follow that link and they don't use a party link, you will get paid commissions off of those orders, but you won't also earn host rewards. So did you guys know as a stylist, we can also earn host rewards? Host rewards as a stylist are awesome. It's like you can double dip. And honestly, I really can't believe that this is a thing, and it has been since the moment that I started, but you can really rack up free nails this way. And I know it's important to share this info because I've come across people who did not know this, who have been stylists for a while, and you haven't been maximizing your potential here for the amount of freebies that you can get. So we're just going to talk about that quickly here today. So I'll talk about how to open one up. I'll show you that first. It's super duper simple. So if you're opening up for yourself, you pretty much go about it the same way that you would open up for a host. There's not much difference, super easy, but you'll just go at the top here to where it says parties. You'll click on create new party, and then you'll be directed to this screen. It's your party dashboard. You can see once you start doing more parties, what parties you have open, closed parties, and you can also get a report. So there's a lot of good information that you can use here, especially in the future. So if you're looking for people who have hosted in the past, if another collection drops or they posted in the summer and it's fall now and you want to see whose parties did well to hit up again, this is a great resource to have. So what you'll do really simply is you will just go here, party title. If it's for yourself, what I usually do is if it's your launch party, I would just say launch party or come celebrate my launch party. Going down the road in the future, when you start having more parties open, what I usually have typed in here is pick me if you are not shopping from a friend's party. So that way, if they make it to the list that has all your parties listed, they'll know, okay, there's one in here I should pick if I'm not shopping from any of these friends of hers that are having a party. Okay, so that's usually what I would put in. Again, if it's not your launch party, that would be down the road. Launch party, just type that in there. Come celebrate my launch into this incredible journey, blah, 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 whatever you want to say. Custom invite message. I honestly don't even use that. That would be if you were sending invites through the virtual office, like through email or something like that, you can actually send an invitation. I've never used it in the 3.5 years that I've been a stylist. And I've also never really messed with the party date, time zone, any of that. I just keep all this the same. I just skip right down to the next section. Something to keep in mind here. Our parties can stay open for 60 days, which is freaking incredible. I've been in direct sales companies before where they've only allowed you to keep them open for 10 days. It's hard to rack up rewards in 10 days. 60 days, hello, that is a gold mine. We should all be utilizing that as much as we can. So we're going to talk about how to get the most out of these party links. So to kind of backtrack, if you're opening up this party on September 1st, but the actual party for your host doesn't start until September 15th. If you change this date to September 15th here, it will still only receive orders 60 days after the party creation date. So you can see, even if I'm pushing the actual party date out, it doesn't push this date out. So just a little bit of info to remember. So it's not actually like if you want to set the party link up early, you're kind of, you can still, the person can still receive orders on this link the day that you open it. So, I mean, there's really no reason to change this date at all. You're not sending out invitations from here, and I literally just skip it. It's more work than you need to do. Okay, so very simply, if you are hosting the party as your launch party or a party down the road for yourself, you're going to click I'm hosting the party. It will take everything away. We'll go ahead. It will put your address, your email, all of that in there. You don't even need to fill it out at all. Then you go down to the next section. Where will the party be hosted? Virtual party most times. If you're doing it in home, then you could put in your home address here. And that, if you're doing an in-home party and you're sending out invites, that would really be the only reason probably why you would want to go into more detail up here. But I would say 95, 99% of what you're going to be doing on your virtual office here, it's easier to just do this. Okay. When you select virtual party, that's all you do. That's literally all you do. Put your title, skip all this. I'm hosting the party, virtual party, and then you'll do create new party. And then what it's going to do is create your unique link right here. So when we went back to talking about when you first sign up, you get a link to your general website that you can share with your customers. I highly suggest you don't share that with your customers. Share this link to the party. So when you fill out your registration to become a stylist, the second thing I would do is this: open up your party link. And then the third thing I would do is copy and save this link right here and share that one with the world. If you're having a launch party, use that. If you are sending messages to people along with the twosies that you're offering, send that link. It's going to direct them right to the party instead of just your general shopping page. If you send them to the general shopping page, they will automatically be under a party. And the only reason or the only way that their order would get attached to a party would be if they actually went in and selected a party before they checked out. Now, a lot of people may not think to do that. If people haven't been in sales or direct sales themselves prior to this shopping experience, they may not understand that you can get rewards as a stylist too. So they would be like, oh, well, I'm not shopping from a party, so I'm just gonna grab my things and go. All right. So this is kind of doing that step for them. And then with that being said, also keep in mind, if we go back to manage party, you can take a peek at all of the details. So when you start to get orders in here, you'll see the orders listed. But keep in mind, the last day to shop for this party is October 31st. Okay. So that's 60 days. Like we said, if you're doing this for yourself, I suggest that you try to keep that link open as close to that 60 days as you can, because you're going to maximize your rewards doing so. So for example, if you look at the Hostess rewards chart, a nail bar link that has $150 or 150 PV, or actually, I don't have the conversions for the Canadian dollars written down right in front of me. I'm still getting used to that. But so this is in US dollars, but 150 US dollars, you would get 10% of that $150. So as a stylist, you'd get $15, you'd get 1/2 offset. So that's approximately another $6 depending on what set you choose. So at $150 closing out that party link, you'd get about a $21 credit, okay? $300, you'd get 15%. So that 15% of 300 is $45. You get 3 half offsets, which is approximately another 18, so around $63. If we keep moving forward, $600 party, you get 20% of 600, which is $120. You get 6 half offsets, approximately another 36. So a $600 party, you'd approximately get $156 in credits for free nails. If we go to 1,000, 25% of 1,000, $250. You would get 9 sets half off. So approximately 9 times 6, another $54. So $1,000 party, you would get about $306 worth of free nails. And then it goes all the way up to, you can get a maximum of 25% and 15 half off sets. So let's say in that 60 days, you were able to get $3,000 worth of orders. You would get 25% of 3,000, which is $750, 15 sets half off, which would be approximately another 90, for a total of $840 in free nails. So you can really see you want to build that up. So you're getting a higher percentage of kickback on those freebies. Okay. So I personally keep my links open for as close to the 60 days as I can. And then when I cash those out, those nails are free to you. So if you choose to sell them, you're going to be making 100% of the profit. Keep in mind saving taxes, but a lot of times I use those to give back also, so that it's not money out of my pocket, but I'm giving back to thank the people who actually placed the orders to get me those. Okay. Another thing to keep in mind is, oh, Krista's on here and she's doing the math. I love you, Krista. You are the bomb. All right. Another thing to keep in mind when you're cashing out those rewards, buy 3, get 1 does not apply. So you can't double dip in the rewards category, but that's a whole heck of a lot of freebies to be gaining. Okay. And the other thing, which is fairly new, is they used to not have an expiration on when you could cash out rewards, but they did change that. So people weren't sitting on parties for years and years. So you have 120 days from the open date to cash it out. So basically the first 60 days, it's free and open to use for shopping. If you're not ready to cash it out then, because you have a fairly decent stash and you want to sit on it, you can let it sit there in your VO for another 60 days, total of 120 before you cash it out. So that's awesome because you can really get free nails on different collections that launch too. We're also going to talk later on in the month about booking credits and things. Also, another way to maximize rewards for your hosts. You can't cash in on booking credits as a stylist, but it's a great tool to use, an incentive for hosts. Okay, so let me go back to, I'm not looking at questions. I probably won't much, but I'll go back and answer them just because it'll cause me to ramble. Um, let's go back to creating a party. Oh, before we jump onto this. So say October 31st rolls around. That is the last day to shop for my, it's already been 15 minutes. It's crazy how time flies. I'll try to hurry. So 60 days has passed. You're ready to cash in this party link. What do you do? Before you go to cash it out, open up a new one. You can have as many links open for yourself at one time. Even for yourself, you can have links for yourself. I think I have about 5 going for myself right now because I'm using them for different things. I have about that many for hosts. It's endless. You can have as many links going as you want at a certain time. So before you go to close out your party or before that last day to shop gets here, make sure you open up a new one so you consistently have your own party link going. Okay. So really quickly, if you're opening this up for a host, it's so simple. You literally do about the same steps. Sally's, VIPs, you can call it whatever you want. But the difference in setting this up is you would select, choose or create host. You would put in their email here. Alan, I'm trying to remember my husband's email. I don't even know if I have it right. Oh, and it's got Emmy on it. Okay, so you would type in their email, and then if they're already in the system, it will populate their information for you. If not, you would just fill it in. Make sure if you're ever having a trouble when you go down here and it won't let you select the state, this is a change since we opened up to Canada because it caught me the first few times. You're going to want to make sure you select your country. Once you select your country up here, it will allow you to select your state. Same goes for Canada too. And then it will make sure everything's set up properly. And then again, virtual party, and then create new party. So it will create a different link for that specific party. So if you're having a party for a host, then that would be the link that you want to share in their actual party group or whichever type of party they are hosting for you. Okay, so I think pretty much that wraps up party links. Super easy. Make sure you always, always, always have one going for yourself at all times, especially too on months like this month. This could be an exception to the rule for you on keeping a party link open for the maximum amount of time. If there is some sort of host reward going on, like for example, this month we have the glow in the dark sets. You get those after a $150 party that hits 3 orders. Now, if you want a bunch of glow in the dark sets, go ahead and cash that party out and open a new one. So ideally, when there's not a host incentive that you're interested in going on, I would let them ride out that 60 days. Otherwise, you do what you feel like you want the most of. All right. So thank you guys for tuning in today. Again, I will be randomly popping in, sharing these tidbits of info and pinning them to our guide section. And again, you can find the guide section in the very top of our group, right by announcements. Click on that and they will be listed there by topic. All right. Have a happy day and we will see you around soon. Bye guys.